Right now on 12 News at 6, the snow, the sleet, the freezing rain continues. How much longer it lasts, when the roads will be safe again. Next.
Leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News at 6.
That sleet, snow, and ice sticking on southeast Wisconsin roads tonight.
An emergency declaration in Racine County. I'm Hannah Hilliard, live here in Burlington with a look at the layer of ice starting to form on surfaces.
And the stage is set for the high-stakes state Supreme Court race.
Is that something that you see as important?
New tonight at 6, 12 News asking the two candidates where they stand. Plus, breaking down health barriers.
The beauty in it for me is just that how the life is created in it.
One cup at a time.
First at 6, winter storm and ice warnings take hold across our area. Here's video of downed power lines in Kenosha County within the past hour as crews work to restore power to more than 12,000 customers in southeast Wisconsin.
And right now, here's a look at some highway conditions courtesy of our Department of Transportation traffic cameras. A variety of precipitation across southeast Wisconsin. Some areas just wet, some dealing with slush, some snow, and some ice. And tonight, we have team coverage of the winter mess slamming southeast Wisconsin. And we begin with Chief Meteorologist Mark Baden. Mark, if people can stay home, they should.
They really should. It's been a long process of this adding up with the ice, with the sleet, with the freezing rain, with the snow. But roads are a mess across southeastern Wisconsin. It's not going to get better for the next couple of hours. It's only going to get worse. Let's talk about the different colors that we have here on the map. Of course, the snow up to the north. Then we've got these peach and pink shades. That's where we've got the freezing rain as well as the sleet. Maybe a little snow mixing in towards our southern counties, especially around Rock County, with temperatures a little warmer there. But the snow has been falling all day in our northern counties. That's where some places have already picked up more than 6 inches of snow. In the metro area, it has been mainly sleet. That sleet does continue and will for some time to come. Power outages galore now, and this is not good news as we look around, especially into Kenosha County. This is the freezing rain. It's the ice that's happening on the trees and on the power lines that's causing a lot of issues. Live look outside will take you down to Deer District, where it's really been sleet here in Milwaukee, but it's adding up. It is slippery out. It is slippery on the roads. That will continue at least for the next couple of hours. We'll talk about the timing and show you some of those huge snow amounts coming up in Weather Watch 12.
And as Mark just referenced, right now more than 7,600 We Energies customers in Kenosha County are without power. Same goes for about 4,000 customers in Racine County. Officials say a majority of the outages brought about by icy conditions. The ice weighs down branches that then bring down power lines, or the lines themselves coming down under the weight of the ice. We will post updates on WISN.com.
And let's bring in 12 News Hannah Hilliard now. She's live in Burlington in Racine County. And Hannah, there's an ice storm warning in effect there right now.
All right, Patrick and Joyce, and it is quite frankly just gross out here all day. Freezing rain and sleet has left a wet and slushy mess out on the roads. Those have been treated. We've seen salt crews out here all day, but I want to show you what it looks like on untreated surfaces. This sidewalk here with a layer of slush and ice beginning to form. Now, Racine County did issue a declaration of emergency earlier today, warning residents to stay off the roads if they can. Now, most have listened. In fact, the busiest place we found in town today was the local hardware store. People grabbing salt.
Just got done working, so now I'm headed home and got a pretty steep driveway, so I figure I better grab some.
Yeah, what was your drive like here even?
I only came a couple blocks, so this was real easy getting here. And luckily, I only live a few miles from here, so I'm hoping it's okay.
And what's your plans for the rest of the day?
Staying home and relaxing.
And now, as we've already mentioned throughout this show, we are starting to see ice accumulate on some power lines, particularly here in Burlington. That, paired with some relatively strong wind gusts here in the area, is why Racine County officials are issuing this declaration of emergency and warning people of possible power outages tonight.
And we've seen those outage numbers go up as we head into the evening. Hannah Hilliard in Burlington tonight.
A look at the roads throughout southeast Wisconsin on the DOT 511 map. You can see the map showing that roads here are either ice covered, that's the red that you see on the map, snow cover, that's the blue, or slippery, that's purple. There are rough conditions throughout the lower 3/4 of the state. 12 News' Kendall Keys is in News Tracker 12, tracking the roads right now in Franklin. How's it looking there, Kendall?
Well, Joyce, the main thing I'm noticing right now is just the big difference I'm seeing. A couple hours ago, around 4, we weren't really slipping a ton, but now even this big, heavy truck is starting to slip around. And I'll give you a look at here in front of us. That's what a lot of the cars here are struggling with, is stopping and starting at lights and even turning. They're slipping on these roads. The good thing to see is that there aren't a ton of cars out here, and the ones that are keeping things slow. Here's what the tire down below is seeing. A little slushy, but it's also freezing up and starting to compact between the sleet, snow, and ice. The salt mixture and even plows that we have seen out here working the roads, they're struggling to keep up with it all. These roads are by no means clear, and this deterioration of the roads that we're seeing, it's only going to continue as the temperature drops and that slushy mixture that is on the roads right now starts to freeze up even more, Joyce.
Yeah, tough to get that traction. Thank you, Kendall.
Sleet in Menominee Falls transitioned to snow, leaving sidewalks covered and roads slushy. 12 News spoke with a tow truck driver who's been out since 8 o'clock this morning.
There we are all day. All day. So I hate riding past people that got the hazard lights on because it's like you can't help everybody, but you can just try.
The tow truck driver recommends checking your tires' tread depth and to drive slow.
The winter weather causing disruptions at Milwaukee's Mitchell International Airport. According to FlightAware, there have been a total of 101 cancellations so far today. And with the storm expected to carry on through the night and into tomorrow, we are starting our news early tomorrow morning. 12 News This Morning will start at 4 tomorrow morning to bring you the latest weather updates.
And you can track the winter storm hour by hour with the 12 News mobile app. From there, you can customize alerts for your area. Well, the candidates are now set for what's expected to be the most expensive Supreme Court race in Wisconsin history.
Milwaukee County Judge Janet Protasewicz picked up 46% of the vote, and former Supreme Court Justice Daniel Kelly 24% to advance to the April 4th general election. As 12 News' Nick Bohr reports, the two candidates are already back on the campaign trail.
I never expected election results like we saw last night. That was beyond what I ever anticipated.
12 News sat down with Judge Janet Protasewicz the day after her primary win.
My judicial philosophy has always been, you're fair, you're impartial, you follow the law. You come into court and everybody gets a fair shake. I don't think with the partisan extremists that I'm going to be facing in April, you get a fair shake.
The state Supreme Court's likely review of Wisconsin's 1849 abortion ban looms large.
You can't say how you would decide on that, but is that something that you see as, important personally to be a part of that decision?
I don't know what the arguments are going to say, what the briefs are going to say, but obviously it's an issue that I am very, very interested in visiting.
12 News did reach out to former Supreme Court Justice Dan Kelly. His team said he wasn't available to talk today, but he did speak with us one-on-one last night at his campaign victory party.
It is great to be going on to the general election. I think this is going to be an election like no other.
Kelly says his election would maintain the court's current 4-3 conservative lean, yet promises to keep his politics out of his rulings.
I have a methodology that I've demonstrated for the entire time that it was on the Supreme Court that makes sure that it squeezes out all personal politics, all personal values.
The race fractured conservative backing, but now that he's prevailed, Kelly says he has the endorsement of Judge Jennifer Dorow.
I so appreciate her support, her encouragement, and her promise to get out and do everything she can to help us win in April.
Voters will decide the balance of the state Supreme Court April 4th. In Milwaukee, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
Right now we have full election results on WISN.com and the 12 News mobile app. You can find them on the homepage.
12 News uncovers new video from a fatal police shooting in Milwaukee. It happened around 1:45 yesterday afternoon near 91st and Silver Spring following a chase and crash. A gas station camera captured video of the 31-year-old suspect running across the parking lot with what appeared to be a gun in his hand. An officer is heard telling the man to drop the gun, then fired 10 times, hitting the suspect who was off camera. 7 minutes later, police pull the man's unresponsive body into the parking lot, then begin CPR. 12 News is pausing the video there. The moments after the shooting are now raising some questions.
As the man was deceased already, they snatched him up like he was just a piece of trash.
And that scene has to be stabilized prior to anybody performing first aid. And I know this may sound ridiculous, but I don't know where the gun was. Did he have two guns? And this whole case is based on the totality of the circumstances, not just that short video.
It's unclear from the video 12 News obtained if the man pointed a weapon at the officer. Police say they did recover a firearm at the scene and are now conducting a full investigation into the officer's actions.
Still to come, we continue to track a winter storm slamming our area.
From snow to ice to sleet to wind, when this storm moves out, we can finally get out and clear off your driveways. Next.
And as we head to break, another look at the Department of Transportation traffic cameras. Again, if you're heading out, take it slow, allow extra time, and drive safe.
And breaking barriers one brew at a time. Jaron Jordan goes one-on-one with the founder of Wisconsin's first Black woman-owned kombucha tea company.